Hello Frenzies, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be talking about how I am planning my trip to Disney World in January with my mom because I love planning and I'm really excited to go to Disney World, so like I want to talk about it. So like I said, my mom and I are going to Disney World in January. We are going the 16th to the 20th. We're landing like midday on the 16th in Orlando and we were leaving early afternoon on the 20th. We'll be home by like early evening. And we're going because my birthday is right in the middle. My birthday is on January 18th, so we are going to be in Disney on my birthday for the first time ever. I just want to like start this video also by saying that my mom and I, through kind of a series of events that happened with a close family member of ours, ended up with a good chunk of money. I'm not going to get into details because it's not really important, but it's an amount of money that my mom and I have never seen before. I'm also not going to say how much it was or is, just because I'm not comfortable sharing that. But it's an amount of money that my mom and I have never seen in our lives and will probably never see again. And the reason why we're going to Disney is because my mom is 53, I'm 22. Neither of us have ever been to Disney. My brothers, I think, both went on like school trips or like with a group of friends in the past. I don't know for how long they stayed, but my brothers were both able to go. My mom and I have never been able to go. And because we have this amount of money, we're going because I was like, hey, you know, since we have that money, can we do something fun for my birthday? Because my birthday is in January, like I said, and I never get to do anything like super cool and fun. Like growing up in elementary school and stuff, when kids used to like have pool parties and things like that, I obviously can't do that because my birthday is in the middle of winter. And like, not to say that I haven't had good birthday parties. All of my birthdays, like especially like the last 5 or 6 years that I can like remember very vividly, have been fantastic. But I've always wanted to do like something more. And when I said like, hey, can we do something extra fun? My mom asked me kind of what, and I was like, how does Disney sound to you? And then my mom got really excited. So we are going to Disney World for that. And because we have that amount of money, we're kind of going like ham. My mom and I are kind of just going nuts with it. So I just wanted to start this video by saying that like, if you're like an avid Disney fan or like you're somebody who goes to Disney World like often or like does Disney vacations a lot, I understand that there are cheaper ways to do things and there's like awesome money saving tricks. I totally like, I get that, absolutely. I have two very good friends that have been to Disney a few times and are like absolutely obsessed with it. And they've been telling me like all their tips and tricks. It's just that we may never get the chance to do this again. So my mom and I are going nuts. So as soon as we decided that we were going to go to Disney, I want to say March of this year, I got very excited and I went to Target and I bought this little green, it's like minty green, it's really cute and it has like this little gold end and it has a little ribbon bookmark like my planner. And hopefully you can see this because there's snow outside and my windows are open, so it's very bright in here, but it says full of ideas. And this is the book that I've been using to write down any and all Disney related things. It was like, I want to say it was between $7 and $10.99. It's got an awful lot of pages and I've only used this many. So not like, it's like 5 or 6 pages because they're like nice thick paper. Because this is just my Disney notebook. I haven't decided if I'm gonna bring this with me to do like autographs and stuff. I haven't decided yet. I don't know if I'm really like that. Like, I don't know if I really care about autographs. I really just want like pictures with people. So I have, I'm gonna like, I don't know. That's not like super important. I'm gonna cover this. So I know you probably can't read this from here, but I have Disney World 2019. I have January 16th to the 20th. I can't hold this and like read it at the same time, so I'm gonna try my best. Okay. I have the Polynesian Village Resort because my mom and I couldn't decide like what hotel to stay at. And she bought 2 books. We don't have them anymore because once we like went through them and decided like that was all the information we needed, we donated them to the library. If I can find the links, I will like post them below. If I can find them on Amazon and find the links, I'll put them below. They were actually super helpful even before I like mentioned it to my Disney friends. These books were incredibly helpful. They gave like a big one of them gave a big rundown of like every resort that you could stay on, like every single one. The hotels that are outside of Disney, the hotels that are close to Disney, like not counting Hamptons and like Red Roof Inns and stuff like that, like ones that are like Disney themed. They gave information on like the luxury resorts, like there's like a yacht club hotel or something, all that information. Just reading through and looking at different things, my mom and I decided that we wanted to stay at the Polynesian. Again, I know it's expensive, but like we have the money for now, so it's fine. So we're staying at the Polynesian Resort. We got, we already bought these. We already made the reservation, bought the like park passes and bought our plane tickets. The only thing we have left to do is make one more dinner reservation, which my mom is going to be paying for it because it's like the day that we're going out for my birthday. I already paid for a dinner reservation. We have another dinner reservation already set. I know it's getting down to the wire, but don't worry about it. We got this covered. And if I don't get to go to the place I wanted to go to for my birthday, it's not a big deal. I'll get over it. So I'm not that worried about it. Okay, we got the Hopper Pass. We got obviously 2 of them, one for me, one for my mom. That's for the parks, and we're planning to go to Magic Kingdom and Animal Kingdom. Animal Kingdom, we're only planning to go for 1 day. We're gonna go on the 19th, which is the last day we're gonna be there. My mom really wanted to do a safari, and I keep asking her if she's sure if it's okay if we only go to Animal Kingdom for 1 day, and she's okay with it because that's the park she really wanted to go to. But the like half of the 16th that we're gonna be able to like go to the park after we land and get to the hotel and everything, the 17th and the 18th we are going to spend at Magic Kingdom because I really want to meet Rapunzel and Aurora because they're my 2 favorite Disney princesses. I'm both of them. I've mentioned that in my first favorites. Yeah. We got our magic bands and we haven't done our fast pass yet, but our magic bands are coming. I think. It said, like, I don't know anything about Disney and like Disney trips, so it said that the magic bands are coming at least 2 weeks before our trip, so I'm not super worried about it, and I have a list of like fast pass rides that we're interested in and a different page. And I also wrote down personal spending money, about 1,000. You guys tell me if that's good or bad to say. Should I have more? I don't know. Just because I know I'm gonna want to buy like a lot of things. So I figured like $1,000 for like food and pins and stuff and like stuffed animals was a good idea. I don't know. You guys tell me. What did we write down here? Oh, I just wrote down like the price of like how much the park tickets were going to be. I wrote down no additional memory maker because originally I thought that was really cool, but it was like an extra $150. And for 4 days, 2 Hopper passes, 4-day ticket with admission to 1 park per day with tax, the total was $809.40. That's a lot of money. So we didn't get the additional memory maker even though I thought it looked cool, but it's not a big deal. I have a camera, I have a phone, my mom has a phone, it's fine. Oh, I have places that we want to like go to have dinner, so I wrote down the Crystal Palace, Cinderella's Royal Table, and the Spirit of Aloha dinner show. And then I wrote down that the Spirit of Aloha and Cinderella's Royal Table are prepay. So when you go to make reservations on the website, if you don't know, if you want to go to those 2, and I'm pretty sure like a couple other places, you have to pay ahead of time. So, you know, I just wrote down how much they were and everything. And then the Crystal Palace is like a buffet place with Winnie the Pooh characters, I believe. So you don't have to pay ahead of time for that. You just should make a reservation. I wrote, oh, a special note about our flights because I personally love JetBlue. I've flown a fair bit recently in the last couple years. Together, it's been 4 flights, 2016, 2017? That sounds right. Or 2015, 2017. No, it was 2016, 2017. I've flown quite a bit, and JetBlue is just JetBlue just is very good for me. They are a little more expensive, especially if you do a non-stop flight, like if you don't do any delays, or like, what are they called? I don't know, whatever it's called when you like stop somewhere and then go again. There's nothing like that, thank goodness. The last time I went, the luggage like above the seats were full, and they let us check our bags for free. Their gates are always just easy to find. I hate flying and my anxiety like goes absolutely through the roof. So it's just easier for me to go with JetBlue. So I just made a note about the flights for JetBlue. That is the place that we booked our tickets with on the Expedia website. Use Expedia, it's really good. It compares flights for you and it lets you like filter and stuff. It's awesome. If you don't use Expedia, use Expedia. And then I wrote the rides of interest that we want to go to. I don't know if you can see that. So for Magic Kingdom, I wrote Peter Pan's Flight, It's a Small World, The Many Adventures of Winnie the Pooh, Under the Sea, Jungle Cruise, Liberty Bell Riverboat, and Tomorrowland Speedway. And this is a combination of rides that my mom and I both like read about and looked into that the two of us really want to look at. We're probably gonna fast pass these. We're definitely gonna fast pass these. My mom and I really, like, my mom might want to go on a roller coaster. And if she does, then she is not worried about fast passing it because she won't mind waiting, because she's probably only going to want to go on one. I am not a roller coaster person. I'm not even really a rides person. I love the idea of like theme parks and things like that, but I hate the rides. The only ones I really like are like carousels or like the low speed like driving ones. I don't even necessarily like bumper cars. So these are all the ones that just looked interesting and like something I would actually be into. And then for Animal Kingdom, we wrote down Winged Adventures and Kilimanjaro Safari. Winged Adventures, I think, is a show, not a ride. But we wrote that down anyway, because Mom's really interested in that, and the safari is the one that she really wants to do. We're doing a safari. Oh, okay. I'm not gonna show this part just because it says, like, how much money, but it's, we booked the hotel, and I have due at check-in, it's how much, because you have to pay like a bit ahead of time, and then I have how much we need to pay when we first check in. We get, the Disney website is really good in the sense that if you have questions, they absolutely have like a chat window up all the time. And they're very fast to respond. The only time they weren't is when it was a very busy day and I didn't actually get connected to the chat for like a while. I guess it was just, there were a lot of people trying to figure out what they were doing. I think it might have been like in September too when I contacted them that time, so it was probably like everybody asking about like Mickey's Halloween and things like that. But they're super good at keeping up with like you and responding to you really fast, so I had asked a bunch of questions because I had a lot of questions about different things just because I thought I knew everything and then I was like, I don't know anything. So I just have things that are written down. Complimentary transportation, because my mom and I are staying at a luxury resort because it's the Polynesian. We get to take the little shuttle, like, from the airport to the hotel for free, which is awesome. Travel documents and Magic Bands shipped 2 to 4 weeks prior. That's, see, I told ya. And then we have the transportation reservation phone number, so we have to, like, call the shuttle and be like, hey, pals. Hey. I don't know where I was going with that. And then I asked my friend Kat. My two Disney friends are my friends Kat and Nicole. They're awesome. I love them. I actually met Kat through Nicole. Take a shot every time I wipe my nose. Please don't, you'll die. And Kat and Nicole both are like incredibly like intelligent when it comes to like the Disney stuff. Kat actually had her wedding there earlier this year. I believe it was February. Kat, I'm so sorry if I don't exactly remember your wedding. February or March. Like, I think her wedding happened and I was like, hey, wait, Mom, what about Disney? Kat had her wedding there. Nicole went with her. Nicole was her maid of honor, and Nicole has just been like to Disney before. Kat's been to Disney before, and they're actually planning a couples trip with Kat and her husband and Nicole and her fiance for I think 2020 or 2022, and I'm very excited for them. I can't wait because they're gonna be going with their husbands and their babies, and it's gonna be so cute. Anyway, I had asked Kat a quick question because I've been, okay, hold on, I gotta put this down. I've been like kind of interested in Marvel lately. Not like crazy, but you can see that I have this t-shirt. This is from Target, by the way. It's Marvel Comics. Not like crazy, not to the point where I've watched any more of the movies. I've only ever seen the first Avengers movie. But I grew up kind of around Marvel. My brothers were really into Marvel and DC, and I just remember growing up like my whole life. I was like, Captain America's my favorite superhero because I thought I needed a favorite superhero. That's changed now. My favorite superhero now is Hawkeye. But I haven't like read any comics. I really haven't seen any of the movies, but one of my other best friends is really into it, so we talk about different things. I send her like Marvel memes and things like that. And I want to see if I can find Marvel merch, specifically Hawkeye, and if not, I know I'll find plenty of Captain America stuff that I can send to my good friend that really likes it. But I'm not going to like Epcot or anything, which I think is where Kat said there was more Marvel merch. Marvel merch. So I just have written down in my little book, Marvel merch, most likely in Future World near Cosmic Rays. Because she said there's not really a lot in Magic Kingdom, but that's probably the best place to find it. So, yeah. And then I have making reservations fixed because I had this written down on a different page and it just kind of got all scratched up. So it says, making reservations fixed, dinner at the Crystal Palace on January 17th for 6 p.m. I think, oh, we got it for 6:15. Okay, I wrote it down below. And then I had written when the exactly 180 days before, like, January 17th is, so I have that written down for each one. I don't know why I just, like, squinted. I don't know why I thought that would make me see better. Brunch/lunch at Cinderella's Royal Table on January 18th at 11:30. That's the reservation we haven't made yet. Again, I know you gotta get it because it might not get it, but, like, knock on wood, knocking on my desk, knock on wood, I was able to get the Polynesian dinner reservation no problem. So I think if we wait another week or two and my mom makes the reservation for Cinderella's Royal Table just because it costs more money, it'll be fine. And then I wrote dinner at Disney's Spirit of Aloha dinner show on January 19th. And we have the Crystal Palace reservation done and the Spirit of Aloha dinner done. We got that for 5:15 on the 19th. And I made that reservation last night, so that is all set to go. Very excited for that. Alright, so that was my video about how I'm planning for my Disney trip. The month of January, I'm warning you all now, if you don't like Disney for any reason, it's totally fine. I understand there's a lot wrong with it, but I personally really enjoy it. Disney movies are some of my favorite movies. Not necessarily maybe the old school ones, but like Disney, like Descendants. Disney Descendants is my favorite movie. It's one of my favorite movies. It's in my top 5. I just really hold Disney very near and dear to my heart. And January is going to be very Disney heavy because there's going to be a video of me. I'm just gonna spoil most of January for you. The like last 3 or 4 videos of January is going to be me packing my suitcase. I'm probably just gonna film me like putting my clothes in my suitcase and just chatting with you guys, talking about probably what's going on at that time, telling you how excited I am. There's going to be a Disney vlog, obviously, because I'm not gonna film the wonders of Disney. I'm going to try to be better about vlogging. I'm gonna have my mom like super keep track of me and be like, are you filming that? You should film that. I'm gonna make sure she does it, and I'm not gonna go, oh mom, whatever, when she suggests it. And then as after the vlog, there's going to be a haul because I'm bringing $1,000, possibly more. If you guys tell me 1,000 definitely isn't enough. I'm going to be bringing money because I plan to buy a lot. Like, I'm doing it. I'm going ham because I may never be able to go back. So, just, that's your warning. January is going to be very Disney heavy. I think there's 2 videos coming out that are going to be, like, normal, and then it's going to be Attack of Disney. Yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Hey, comment down below any Disney tips or tricks, any ideas you have, any, like, exciting, like, oh my god, I'm so happy for you, like, anything like that. I don't know. Disney's fun. I feel like a lot of people like it, and I feel like a lot of people have stuff to say about it. So, yeah, comment down below anything you guys wanna help me with, or just talk about. Yeah, leave a like if you love Disney, or if you're just happy for me, because you don't have to love Disney to just be excited that I'm getting to do something I really like to do. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching again, and I will see you in the next video. Bye! What's his name? Donuts. What's his goal? Go nuts. Oh, I think it's what's his game.